very private person actually. As a matter of fact, I deleted my Facebook account. I have a Facebook account.
Even I don't have a Facebook account.
Yeah, and I'm very concerned about sharing my details. So, of course, you know, it comes from childhood. I grew up thinking that someday I'm going to become a spy, so I ready to burn off all my evidence that ever existed. In fact, I actually threw away all my childhood photos at some point, you know, and that was actually
You threw away all your childhood photos?
I did. Yes,
you don't have any childhood photos?
You know, my objective was to get rid of my childhood memories and, you know, destroy any trace that ever existed. So, I grew up from a very psychotic, probably, well, nearby. What I was thinking back then was really a little bit insane that I wanted to be a spy someday. But, you know, it's not really out of reach. It's just far-fetched. Nevertheless, you know, it gets interesting. So, I don't really like to have, you know, past history. I don't actually keep any childhood memorabilia stuff. And that probably partly because I just don't like to look back. So, you know, all the childhood medals you win in school, certificates, and it so happens that sometimes things that I want to keep, you know, as a memory, they just disappear. So I might as well just keep any. As a point of fact, okay, let me get back to the story. So, since I joined Silver Lake, I was 18, right? There has been a lot of myth about my background, you know, how I came to join Silver Lake. But
you joined when you were 18?
I joined Silver Lake when I was 18, yes sir. And I've been working ever since for the same company. And do different stuff. And I tried to leave. So, but those are the things that people find that is interesting, and then there's a lot of story that's associated with it, which is not really true. So let me start, you know, back to childhood. So when I was young, I actually started using computers at a very early age. My dad was working for IBM, and at age 4, I had an IBM PS2 Model 25.
Wow.
All I used it was for gaming. You know, it was IBM PS2 Model 25 MCGA. It's a CPU monitor combined unit. It's a single unit. It's pretty cool to have it back then. It was back, you know, because nobody else had an IBM PC.
I have a clone one, not the original one. You're lucky, man.
Most people had a clone one. Most people had a CPU monitor separate thing. It's IBM PC compatible, and then they either have a CGA screen or they have an EGA screen. I had an MCGA. So, but even though it sounded good back then, you know, I couldn't really play a lot of games because I had a 3.5-inch floppy disk when everybody else had a 5.25-inch floppy disk. So I was always incompatible with everybody. So that's pretty much in the rest of my life, incompatible with most people.
Okay.
So anyway.
Floppy disk, I've not heard that in a long time.
Yeah. So age 4, started using computers, and then I started programming a bit late. I was 11, like Mr. Chio here at 10. So I started programming at 11, and then by the time I got to secondary school, by 16, I just don't play games anymore. A lot of people started playing games at, you know, about that age. I just stopped playing games, just not interesting anymore. So then, right after secondary school, right after SPM, actually I attended this AS100 training. It's a course that they do for, you know, diploma degree holders, people with background in programming. So I just went in, you know, didn't have any clue what I could do. So studied the course for 3 months, and after 3 months they said, would you like to go for an interview for experience sake? So I'm waiting for my SPM result. When it comes out, I'm probably going to go to college. So I said, well, just go for fun, you know, and which I did. So I took on the job interview, and then got interviewed, and then next thing you know, I got offered. I thought I took the offer. So it was interesting back then because I thought I could just do this work for like maybe a year or two and then go back to school. But then, you know, things changed. I got paid really well, and then thought, what's the difference about getting paid or going back to school? You know, because I could go back to school and not necessarily getting paid, or I could just keep on working and just get paid. So I, you know, took the getting paid option. So I worked for a few more years, and then that's how I started on Silver Lake, which dispelled myth number 1. I did not start out as an office boy. So
No, you didn't start as an office boy.
I started as an office boy.
You started as a programmer.
That's right. But there's been stories going on, you know, especially on the internet, you know. So
on the internet,
it's actually on the Laureate forum. Got no Silver Lakers talking about what. So
people talk about you
that's right.
on Laureate.
Well, there's a forum group, you know, Silver Lakers.
Oh, Silver Lakers.
Yeah,
So,
they will talk everything's in the...
The thing about us in Silver Lake is that there's no secrets.
See those things.
Right? There's no secrets, but then there's a lot of myth.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's myth number 1. So that kind of explains it, you know.
Okay. Myth number 2.
Myth number 2, I actually...
Number 2. Raise your figure.
Myth number 2.
Ah, okay, good.
Okay. Myth
Yeah.
number 2, I actually tried to leave Silver Lake. You know, when I tried to leave Silver Lake, they didn't offer me any more pay. It was a mental persuasion that you could stay on to in Silver Lake and then you could do stuff. You're free to do whatever you want to do. So back then, you know, I was, my boss, you couldn't. You know, I told her I want to leave. You know, I'm going to go back to school. Just do something else because I found that computers are not really something that you need a degree in. You know, most people by the time they graduate from college, they get into, you know, working on computers, working in programming area, they can't really code very well. Because half of the time, right, I have to tell these people, maybe you should go back to college and get a refund. Because obviously your professors have not taught you anything. Which is true to some extent. So the thing about programming, I think she will agree, is that a lot of it comes from passion. You gotta be a self-starter.
Yes.
You gotta be, you know, somebody who wants to do stuff. Like if you just attend school, I think programming just doesn't work that way. I mean, you can learn the engineering part, you can learn the theory part, you can learn the discipline, but to really code has to be something that you have to have interest in.
Yes.
So in my case, I started early. I didn't have a lot of choice because unlike other kids, they had piano class, football lessons, whatever. I didn't have a lot of choice, so that became my passion. So that's kind of what I was going through. So I was thinking about quitting and do something else, like maybe go into journalism. You know, I can
Journalism.
write. I can write, so I maybe I should try to improve on that. I also thought, well, maybe I should do something totally different, like, you know, getting into pharmaceutical over again. Because in the event there's ever going to be a zombie apocalypse, my life is over because nobody needs me. If there is zombie apocalypse or World War III, programmers are not needed. I don't have the skills to start a fire. I don't have the skills to plant. I don't have the skills to build a building. I can't save people. So programmers, lawyers, politicians, in the event of zombie apocalypse, they go first.
Right.
So I started to quit Silver Lake. So people thought I just want to stay here forever. No. And I didn't get offered any more money. But I stayed on because I got mentally persuaded.
You were mentally persuaded.
That's myth number 2.
So your boss understood you very well.
So, it's myth number 3.
Number 3.
Myth number 3. And I got to make this point very clear. A lot of us in Silver Lake, you know, when we try to do something more, you know, maybe the motivation is power, having your own department, or maybe the motivation is money, getting, you know, more money. Well, money is good. I got nothing against money. In fact, I love to get more money. But my motivation is to actually get a ticket out of the country. So the whole time, I'm working on trying to find the best way to position myself for migration. So if that doesn't work out in the Silver Lake, I'll have to find some other way. But that is my whole plan in life.
Where do you plan to migrate to?
I have strong, in my heart, I have strong liking towards American culture.
Okay.
If I were American, I would be a Marine. Right? Because no other country on earth.
Okay.
Yes. Every country on earth, every nation, every political structure on earth was created, was established for the benefit of a group, of a monarch, of a particular race, of a particular people, but not the US Constitution.
Okay, yeah.
Right? We hold this truth to be self-evident, that all men were created equal, endowed by the Creator, you know, equal rights. So the whole concept of e pluribus unum, for many to become one, you know, and you don't find the concept anywhere else on this planet to say that this country is the last bastion for freedom. This country is the last stand that make everyone to have common rights, equal and common rights, even though they don't always live up to their principles, like how they treated blacks. Women only got voting rights back in the 40s, but because it's written in the Constitution, it stands firm that there is hope. Right? So that kind of dispels bigotry. I don't intend to be here forever. Not trying to hop, you know, not trying to create an empire or hold on to what I've got. Just trying to find a ticket out of this country.
Right.
Right. So that's pretty much about me. You know, and how do I end it? And you know, I hope that can sort out
the myth.
The myth.
You can create another myth, right? To end it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should do that. If you look back at the things that, you know, that kind of motivates me to do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It brings the question: how is it that I look at things so differently? And this has always been the question.
Okay, now stop. I want you to add some variation to your voice.
Okay.
Your voice is monotonous.
Okay.
Continue.
Tender. Soft, tender.
No, monotonous. Okay, continue.
To close, I'm gonna change gear.
To close, I'm going to change.
Okay.
To close,
Okay. To close,
I'm going to change.
I'm going to change.
Stress the going.
I'm going to change.
I'm going to change.
I'm going to change.
Yeah.
Why do you emphasize on the going? Why not on the gear?
It doesn't matter as long as you emphasize something, because now you don't emphasize anything.
Okay. I'm going to change the gear a little bit.
And you emphasize the gear. You said you wanted to emphasize the gear.
Okay. I'm going to change the gear.
I'm going to change the gear.
Going to change the gear a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So, back to my childhood. I have. I'm just gonna change topic there. Gosh. Okay. Back to my childhood. See, when I was young, I had this experience where
When I was young, I had this experience. Stress the head.
I had this experience whereby I saw this bunch of kids. You know, there was this dog in a drain, and then these kids, they just put this big stone on the dog. It was a puppy. Okay, so about 10 meters away, I think there was this the dog's mother, and he was looking at the puppy, and she was helpless. Okay, so when I saw this bunch of kids, these Malay kids, you know, putting this big stone on the puppy, I felt like, you know, this. I was like what 10? I mean, I felt really, really bad, you know. But
I felt really bad.
really bad. Okay, but I didn't do something back then. See, because I was afraid if I get near the dog, then I'll get attacked by the dog. Then again, I didn't want to do nothing. So it was a tough decision for me, you know, because I was like, should I risk myself, you know, get bitten by the dog? Should I just step and don't do anything? So that was a very emotional days of my memory. Up until today, I still thought about that day because I did nothing.
Because I did nothing.
Because I did nothing.
Stress the did.
I was trying to do low term.
Yeah, but you need to stress. In a sentence, try to stress one or two words, yeah?
Okay.
That is how you stop being monotonous.
Okay. Because I did nothing.
I would say like this, yeah? Because I did nothing.
Because I did nothing.
Okay?
So, if I look back at a point in my life when I did nothing, when I saw something in front of me, and I look back at the situation right now, and I thought, you know, things could just go the way they are right now, or, precisely, or I could make a decision, even though
or I could make a decision.
Okay, but I don't want to emphasize every single word.
No. Just one word, could.
Okay.
Or
I could make a decision,
yeah.
change the course of my life, and get out of here.
And get out of here.
Okay.
I hope you understand me better.
No, that's what I'm gonna get. So that's all about it. Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.